You stupid motherfuckers! This video is fair use. You stupid motherfuckers! That's because it's a review. You stupid motherfuckers! Now I hope that you know. You stupid motherfuckers! So sit down and enjoy the show. What is this? It looks like a fan animation of The Amazing World of Gumball, while also trying not to get a copyright strike. No, wait, this is a real cartoon. A real actual TV show that actually was developed.
So icy, wonder why she like me, bitch, I'm drowning in water. I just bought a cube and dipped it in a fountain. Everywhere that I go, it's a light show, I'm surrounded. Bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bitch, I'm drowning.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and today I'm going to be looking at this interesting specimen. I'm going to be doing a weird thing with my Gumball reviews, where I'm not just going to review the episodes, but also talk about the show. Also, with me reviewing every episode, that's going to be a bit problematic, like I said in another video, because of, some episodes of the show being just jokes. So, I probably won't even be able to review them, because they don't have much of an actual plot to do. So, what I'm thinking of doing is just skipping most of the episodes and just reviewing the most poignant ones, because I'm a critic. It's what I'm supposed to do. But this thing is pretty weird. For those of you that don't know, this is a Chinese cartoon called Miracle Star. It was created to promote a brand of goat milk. They created an entire cartoon to advertise goat. Now this review is going to be a bit tricky because the audio in this isn't actually in English, it's in Chinese. Fortunately, I did get someone to translate it to me, and they sent me a transcript. So so I'll just be kind of filling in the voices for it and dubbing it myself. And of course I'll put subtitles when I'm playing clips. Let's start out with an actual positive thing, somehow. This is a rip-off cartoon. Yes it is. But the thing is, it doesn't actually feel bad, actually. I mean, when you think of a rip-off cartoon, you think of just some soulless husk of another cartoon trying to trick grandmas. This one, yes, it does steal scenes directly from Gumball, but somehow it just has its own input, its own creativity. But yeah, let's talk about the production before we actually get into the plot. The animation in this is absolutely awful. Now, in The Amazing World of Gumball, they also did use live-action backgrounds, but they look natural, it's seamless. They stylize it to an incredibly. It's very amazing how they actually managed to do that. This show just doesn't. It looks like they just took random pictures off the internet and just put them on top of them. And the Flash animation is about on par with the Flash animation class that I'm taking for their first time. Yeah, I'm taking a Flash animation class, and this animation is about the same as some of the kids' animation in there. And they've just been learning it for about 4 days now. Any instances where there's CGI, it looks like it was done in iRobot, a game from 1984. I'm serious, look at this table. It looks exactly like something out of iRobot. Also, another weird thing is they got rid of Anais. In this version, we don't have Anais. Right now, we just have Gumball, Darwin, Richard, and Nicole. By the way, I don't know any of their names other than the main characters. His name is Miracle Star. Like, literally, the show's name Miracle Star, and the character's name Miracle Star. What kind of a name is that? That's the worst name ever. You couldn't have thought of something else? Really? Miracle Star is the name you're gonna go for? Are you marketing toward, like, 2-year-olds? Because they do say words like die and death in this quite frequently. Not that I have a problem with the never say die trope, because I really do have a huge problem with that trope. I think it's a bad trope. But seriously, they say death and die in about 3 times an episode. And, thing is, in, like, America, The Amazing World of Gumball can't even say kill or anything until, like, the 5th season. But, you know what? I don't even see how that's relevant or even why I brought it up. Let's get on to the actual plot of the second episode, Big Eater. Does this scene look familiar? It should, because it's the opening scene to the episode The Ghost. Gumball and Darwin are sharing food, and they have literally the exact same expression. This is the biggest problem with I don't care with the shows. Who the fuck cares at this point? This is the biggest problem with the show, is that it flat out takes scenes directly from The Amazing World of Gumball. Like, the exact scenes. This episode starts out with them sharing a box of ice cream, and then Gumball wanting to wish that he could hold all the ice cream in the world into his stomach. God, Mom, why do you have to be such a bitch? Gumball asks what kind of skills one would need to possess to be able to be a competitive eater. And Mom says, first you need to be able to eat, and then you need to be able to eat it even more. Those are her exact words. This is not a mistranslation or anything. That has to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But she says that the key element to being a professional eater is having the tickets to the event. That's the most crucial step of being a professional eater, is making sure that you have the tickets to be able to attend it. Also, why do all the characters sound like they're doing their voice acting over Skype? I know I just mentioned how this is a ripoff of Gumball, but literally, Gumball has the exact same door in their very house. Also, why aren't the letters slanted? That's a pretty easy thing to do in Photoshop. You have Adobe Animate, why can't you do Adobe Photoshop? Richard randomly comes in and says he has tickets to a professional eating contest for no goddamn reason. Literally, it's not explained at all why he has these tickets. Did he somehow telepathically predict that in the future his kids will want to be big eaters, and so he just bought the tickets this very day, comes home at the exact right time to disclose that he has these tickets? Why? Why the fuck is that Windows XP? I mean, seriously, why? Like, why is that even there? At least they figured out how to turn a picture. So, Gumball and Darwin go online to research how to become big eaters, and they see this video. Gumball sees this and decides to do the same thing by eating very fast. Darwin asks him why he's eating so much, despite being in the same room as him when he said that he wanted to become a big eater, and despite being in the same room with him when he saw the idea. And this is how he came up with it. How would he not know why? Miracle Star continues eating, and haha, he's fat. Get it? Because I really don't get it at all. Also, what he's spitting at Darwin there is soda, but the color of it makes it seem very, 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 very disturbing. So, just saying. Like, why did you have to make cola the exact same color as blood? Like, the exact same color? Instead of their mother being horrified that her son just vomited blood over her other son, she just sends them up to go take a shower. Together. In the original Gumball series, Gumball and Darwin were 12, so that seems a bit old, so just saying, kinda gay, and I think not legal. And the dad walks in and says, "Hey kids, can I come in?" No dad, we're kinda in the freaking shower. But he persists anyway. He shows the kids that he's been hiding food in the bathroom to hide it from your mother. This seems like something Richard would do, but they say that the reason why he does this is not because...
And I'll get a box of donuts and eat away the stress his family keeps dumping on me.
It's just because he eats just because he's hungry. That's it. In the actual Gumball series, the reason why Richard eats so much is actually because of the tremendous amount of stress the whole family puts on him. There's reason to it, and it's actually very well forecasted. And they lampshade this all over throughout the series. I mean, they do outright say in the episode Disaster, but there's also other ones. In the episode The Downer...
You know what I do when I'm feeling down? I pretend to be happy till I find that I am.
I thought you just ate chili dogs.
The chili dog is a crucial stage.
That's a pretty good character development right there. This one, he's just freaking hungry. Yeah, great. You're freaking hungry. That's the funniest thing ever. I mean, I'm not saying like Richard's thing's funny. I mean, but there's something to be invested into. There's a reason why he eats. It's not just what's on the surface. It makes Richard more three-dimensional. But, you know, like Gumball said in The Rival,
oh, I guess there is an advantage to being 2D.
The characters in the show aren't really characters unlike the actual series. I mean, there's no real things that are actually continual with it at all. They just can adjust things at random for no real reason. It's like that episode of The Simpsons, The Principal and the Pauper, where everyone's personality changed just for the sake of the plot. It's just terrible writing. I can barely continue this review because this show is just awful on every level. The writing is bad, the voice acting is annoying. So I'm just gonna really cut it off here, because you probably know where this is going anyway. Gumball gets fat, he hurts himself or whatever, blah blah blah, episode over, bye. Like Phantom Strider said in his top 3 worst Chinese ripoffs video, or whatever it was called, he essentially said that the Chinese really have no choice but to make ripoffs of cartoons, since they're so creatively limited by their government. So, I guess, good? Bad? Yeah, that's a very bad thing, so, you know, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm tired. But, anyway, terrible show. It's kind of okay. It's not like terrible, like Video Brinquado or anything. Just, it's not worth your time. But, you know, it's not something that's really technically bad. Like, if this show was original, like, if this came out before Gumball, I don't know if I'd like it, but it'd certainly be a new thing. And it's certainly, I'm not just talking about the animation style, I'm talking about, it'd certainly be something interesting to look at. But, I think it'd be better if the show just never existed. But, there's a huge benefit to the show actually existing. The Amazing World of Gumball managed to make one of the best cartoon episodes in the history of cartoons out of this show. They made an entire episode of The Amazing World of Gumball to do nothing but make fun of the show. That is the best thing ever. I mean, seriously, they just freaking wail on this. They have the episode end with them driving off a cliff. I mean, literally, look at this scene.
Be your own you, be your own you. Don't do what I do, just be your own you. It's much more fun to be yourself than copy everybody else.
Be your own you.
Be your own you.
Try something new.
Find your own things to do.
Here. Take that. You could see freaking Miracle Star in the fireplace just burning from that. Look how, do you see them being roasted right there?
You.
Try something new.
Find your own things to do.